Hey everybody, welcome back. My previous stream I was talking about how we were going to go through and knock out some of the professions tonight. So here's my plan. I have guides up on my other screen here. It's telling me basically how much of each material I need. So I'm gonna just kind of go with that. So it's saying I'm just gonna put that in my bags. And then I'll put that into my warband, and I'll go grab it on my Demon Hunter. And obviously there will be pieces where I need to go farm more. Like right here specifically, I need 107 bronze. So, time to go farm some copper and tin, and we'll get that 107 bronze that I need. Oh look, the quest is back, so I can do the Arator questline now. I'll keep that in mind. Maybe we'll do that a little later on when I get tired of farming for stuff here. So I need about 50 copper and about 50 tin. If I'm remembering correctly, I think Northern Stranglethorn has like a ton of tin. So I'm just gonna grab the copper here in Elwyn. There's usually a lot of copper around Elwyn. And then I'll head to Northern Stranglethorn. I believe that's where it is. I should be able to see it on my Gathermate. Silver Silver is the rare spawn of tin. I'm pretty sure it's down there in that zone where I just found like like ton of tin deposits. Um, I guess technically I can go to like Red Ridge and look there, but for now, I'll just grab my copper here and then we'll go over and get the tin next. And specifically, I don't know if I mentioned it, this is for engineering. I will be right back 1 second. I gotta go take care of something real quick. Alright, sorry about that. I am back. Let's grab the rest of this copper that we need here. Got 24 already. What does it say I need? I need 107 bronze. So I need 54 copper and 54 tin. So it shouldn't be too bad to get. And it needs to be bronze bars, so I'll make sure that I can smelt it before I go back to town. And while I'm at while I'm at it, I'm just gonna go through the rest of my materials here too. Looks like the next thing I need after that is heavy stone, wool cloth, medium leather, steel bars, and then 160 mithril. Let's see, mining. I have 19. So it's going to be a little bit of a mithril farm there, and then I need about 195 thorium. So again, I about 100 more thorium. That shouldn't be too bad. I also need the arcane crystals, so that will complete engineering for me according to this guide. And I guess whatever I need outside that, like, you know, I go through and level with that, and if I don't cap out or whatever, I'll just buy the couple mats I might need. What's going on here? It's like a quad boxer. Alright, what are we at? 43? I think honestly I have enough at 47 because I have like 20 some odd copper bars in the bank. Let's see how much I can craft right now. Bronze. I have 52. What did I say I needed? 54? Oh wait, I have 52 bars right now, but I need 36 here. 47. Yeah, I'm good on copper. I'll grab this as I go on my way towards tin. I guess I should see what I need for jewel crafting. I need 100 copper bars for jewel crafting. I guess I'll just farm for both while I'm at it so I don't have to come back out. I think that would make the most sense, right? Go over to Red Ridge real quick, see what's there.
I'm out of range.
So up here there should be a mix of ore. What do we got over here? It's tin. Copper, tin. I'll need tons of all of this, so I might as well just grab it all. Who is attacking me? For 24. What? What did I even get hit by? Oh, I missed it up top. I think I need wool cloth too, so not necessarily the worst place to farm in here. Although farming in caves is generally slower.
I'm out of range.
That guy just phase out in front of me. Or is he like a rogue or something? Alright, that's all the ore in this cave. I'm gonna work my way back through Elwyn and then down south towards Northern Stranglethorn. Is it worth going through Duskwood? Probably not. I guess I can just kind of skirt the boundary here and go into Duskwood. Alright, looks like there's one copper over here. Elwyn. You know what I can check? I didn't check if any of my other anodes updated. Rare scanner, TSM, and details all updated. Maybe they won't be useless now? I'd really like to use TSM again so that I could track how much things are worth. Where? Lovely zone here. You just can't see anything ever. Okay, there we go. Iron deposit. Okay, we need it, but I didn't think I'd find that here. There's a lot more tin in Duskwood than I thought there would be. Okay, I'm just gonna fly south kind of towards I'll grab this copper. I don't think there'll be any copper in Stranglethorn, so that's why I'm grabbing it here now I see it. Because if I need 100 bars and then 54 more, we're still short on copper. Oh, I cannot wait till I'm no longer getting stuck in trees. Get me out of this zone. Oh, there's a silver deposit in there. Alright, well, I'll hop into this cave, this ogre cave here, and grab this copper. And then we'll just grab the copper, iron, and tin in there. Silver. Where's the cave? Where's the cave? Oh, here it is. Maybe we'll grab some more wool cloth. Looks like these guys can drop some specific greens as well.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Okay, go on this side, grab the tin. We'll hop on out of here.
I need to get closer.
If I need wool, I can just go like AoE down stockades or something, or Shadowfang Keep, something like that, and get lots and lots of wool. So I'm really not worried about it. Probably Shadowfang, since I do have stockades at 100% already. That was the first thing I 100%ed on the account. Okay, we're gonna hop down here to Northern Stranglethorn. Tin, tin, tin everywhere. Yep, this is exactly what I remember. It's like every 5 feet there's tin. So I'll make sure I get plenty of it. Let's see what I need for jewel crafting. I need 120 bronze for jewel crafting. Wow, 30 moss agates. Oh boy. Well, let's hope some gems start dropping here. Silver veins. Well, that's, is that up top? Shows up. It is. Some more silver over here. So silver is just the rare form of tin. Looks like there's 5 tins in this cave. So I'll hop in there and grab them.
I don't have a target.
There we go. Some moss agate. Wonder how much those sell for. Got 2 of them already. I need 30, it says. Well, it says I need 30 and 60 lesser moonstones, which I don't have any of. So maybe I need 90. Sounds kind of brutal, to be honest. But I want to say they were selling for like 20 or 30 gold a piece. And that being the case, I'm definitely not buying them. Maybe the moonstone gem sells for less, I don't know. Shadow gem from that mob, take that. 5 of those already. Okay, so that's 57. Let's see how much bronze I can make. 24 and then 59 more. So 63. Sorry, 24 and 59, so 83. Which doesn't get me where I need to be. So we keep farming. Okay. Well, I am getting a decent amount of gems, so that's a really good sign. Do I want to farm 30 of them? No. But might I indirectly? Maybe. And Northern Stranglethorn seems to be just a gold mine right now. Well, a tin and silver mine. There's just tons and tons of nodes up. So far seems much less painful than I anticipated. Might actually get this done tonight, we'll see. If I can max out those 2 professions, I'll be pretty happy. I did have the goal of maxing out those 2 and then the 2 herbalism professions, alchemy and inscription, but let's be real about that, that's probably not happening. We'll see how far we can get. I'm already 30 minutes in and I'm not done with this yet. Tin and... honestly, I probably have to go back and get some more copper, so... Oh, there's an iron deposit. Take that. Another gem. Very good. It might be iron down as you get down further here. I think there's a lot of iron if you go into Southern Stranglethorn. I seem to remember that too. Oh, gold vein. I'll definitely grab that. Gold is just rare iron. So yeah, here's another iron deposit. So yeah, it does look like as you get to the southern edge of the zone here, it does turn into iron. And that the northern edge is all tin and silver. So this is pretty much my one-stop shop here for everything I need up until Mithril. And to get that, maybe I'll go to Badlands? Not Badlands, Burning Steps. Burning Steps is the Mithril spot. Used to be Thorium. They changed it, I don't know when, at some point. Now it's Mithril. And Thorium, I farm in Swamp of Sorrows. I know that people say that's not the best spot, but that's where I've always farmed it. In the past, I don't know, 10 or 15 years. Okay, so that's 100 tin. You can even see the next vein right there. It's crazy how much tin's up here. There's the next one. There's the next one. I'm gonna hop to this northern camp here and see if they have like an anvil or whatever, if I can smelt this stuff. I seem to remember there used to be one up here. I don't remember. I don't know if there still is. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Alright, I'm just gonna hearth. I'm going to make what I have, and then we'll see where we're at. What does my mail say? I got mail from somebody. Valor Stones. Okay. I don't know why I got 400 Valor Stones, but there we have it. I did read a post that item upgrades are cheap now. Apparently not that cheap. Season total early twos. This has been removed from the game, so I can't. You can only upgrade as far as you have crests. I can upgrade this all the way, 105. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about gear. I'm just kind of seeing what I have here. Can upgrade this to 105 as well. So, alright, whatever. Yeah, so that is what it is. Not too worried about any of that stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Stormwind. I know I'll have to farm. Okay, apparently my mic decided to die. What's going on with the feedback now? Okay, there we go. Alright, so I don't know where I cut off there, but I'm heading back to Stormwind to try to send, or I guess put in my warband, the items I need for engineering up to Mithril, maybe. I think I should be able to get that done. So we're gonna come over here and start smelting. So I need, I can smelt all my tin and all my copper. It doesn't look like I need ore for either profession. Copper bars, bronze bars. So I'm gonna just smelt all of my ore here. Doesn't look like I need iron for either profession either. It's kind of weird. I need 4 steel bars, so I definitely have that. So now we just kind of wait. And then after I level all of the professions, I'll have a better idea of which items I still need to craft. Because unless I missed something, Can I Mog It still has not updated. And it does not work right now. Which is horrendous for when you're doing stuff like this. So hopefully that updates soon. It's not one of those dead add-ons. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't let you use Can I Mog It. Unless it did something reading your collections, I don't know. Alright, that's tin done. So I'll need cloth too. I think my cloth is all on my warlock. I should have what I need though. It's not very much. I'll need 15 medium leather. I might have to farm that, I don't know. But my druid can go farm that in a matter of seconds. So it does count what's in my, no, it's not my warband, it's my actual bank. Alright, so I don't know if it's going to count what's in my warband or not for materials here. I guess I can kind of test that as we go. I don't know if I have Tiger's Eye. And 2 Tiger's Eye, those are generally very cheap though. Heavy stone, it says I need 30, I've got 21 here, I might have some on the bank. Alright, so I don't want to craft all this bronze right now. I want to craft 54 bronze, which will give me 107 bars. I know I have the rune cloth. I need 20 mage weave. I'm pretty certain I have that. The thing I'm not certain of is 60 wool. I should have everything else. Oh, and I guess the 15 medium leather. But I'm not worried about that either. Alright, so there's my 108 bars. It says I need 107. Whatever, you grab 2 at a time. There's nothing you can do about that. Alright, so I need 4 steel. So we'll craft that. And then I need mithril. Alright. So let's just go put this in my warband and then we'll see where we're at for jewel crafting.
Hey
So
there.
this is engineering. We're gonna go warband, we're gonna go to the second tab here. Alright, so I need 36 copper bars. Did I do 26? I did 26. 10 more. 36 copper bars. I need 60 rough stone. I need 20 coarse stone. I need 20 linen cloth. Let's see, do I have any cloth here? I don't. I have medium leather though. Excellent. I need 15 medium leather. So I need cloth. Alright, so I need my 107 bars. I'll just bring all 108 over. I need 2 tiger's eye. Do I have any tiger's eye? I do. Okay, I need 30 heavy stone. Do I have any heavy stone over here? Oh, I have plenty. Alright, 30. I need 60 wool cloth. I'll grab that off my tailor. I already got the medium leather. I need my steel bars. I need 120 solid stone. 120. Oh, I have mithril bars too. Alright, I need 161 mithril bars. I have them already. Awesome. 161. I need 20 mage weave. I'll grab that off of my tailor. I need 40 dense stone. I've got way more than enough of that. I need 195 thorium bars. I have 94 ore, so I have to go farm 100 thorium. And then I need 25 rune cloth. So let me just go get my cloth over, and then I will go farm the 100 thorium. And that's everything you need to get to 300 engineering. So that really didn't take too long. We'll go get to 300 engineering in a minute here. And then, you know, I'll need tons more to get every transmog in engineering, like tons and tons, obviously. But that's a project for another day. Project for today is just to get them all to 300. Okay, so we did an Exia before. No luck on the mount, obviously. That's okay. So, ooh, how am I stuck? Literally stuck? Alright. Okay, there we go.
What's the word on the street?
Alright, so I need 20 linen. I need 60 wool. I have 2. Ugh. Alright, I have to farm wool somewhere. 20 mage weave. I have over 1,000. So that's no big deal. And then I need 25 rune cloth. So I just need wool. I need, how much? 60 wool it says, so I need 58 more wool. Do I really not have wool on any of my characters? I'm trying to think. I might not.
Keep your ear to the ground.
Okay. Well, either way, I know it's not on my warlock, and I know I'm certainly not going to farm it on my warlock. I'll just go AoE stockades real quick. I know I have everything in there, but I mean, this is going to take like 2.5 seconds. Or I could just buy 360 or 58 wool. I could just buy 58 wool, or whatever I needed. My paladin has, what, 20 or so. Rather than waste my time in stockades, this will just save me 5 minutes. Okay.
How are you?
Paladin has 10. Throw that in here. So I need
Safe travels.
48 wool. Let's just grab it real quick. A whopping 5 gold. I think we could be okay with that. Done. So I need to farm 100 thorium, smelt it into bars, and engineering is done.
You need something?
Good.
See you later.
Alright, we'll go farm our thorium. I'll farm 150 thorium because I'll need 50 thorium for jewel crafting, as well as a bunch of gems. I think I might have a lot of those gems though. What did silver prospect into? It doesn't say. maybe you can't prospect silver. I don't know. You need a lot of gems though. 25 citrine, 20 large opal, 7 Azerothian diamond. Alright, here we are, Swamp Sorrows. As you can see, there's thorium everywhere, so... And I need, I think I have 13 arcane crystals, and I need 50. There's no one. Really, I should just farm until I have 50 arcane crystals, but that might take a significant amount of time right now. What that'll get me is that'll get me my Hand of Rag. And then I want to say I need 100 for Thunder Fury, don't I? Whenever I get that second binding. Really, I should be farming that like crazy. And then I'll have so much ore that I could prospect it to get the gems I need, or I can just, God, by the time I get 150 arcane crystals, I would have the gems I need. So I usually just go over here and then I kind of just fly down south. There's a cave here, and then I work my way back around and just do the loop. It's a pretty easy farming path. Usually it's not very contested.
It's too far away.
So I'll go south and I'll grab whatever's there and then I'll come back into this cave. Looks like there's 2 ores here. 2 veins rather. And as you can see by like the amount of that of ore that you get, it's not going to take very long to get 150. And I'm going to be way shy on the amount of gems I need probably.
I need to get closer.
Okay, so what else do I have in here? I have 1, 2, maybe 3 back there. More veins, so we'll just kind of do a loop around. True silver. So if you have some sort of a sprint active, you can jump across that. There's another arcane crystal. And what is that up there? It's a small thorium vein up top. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip that one because I don't feel like we're looping around the cave again. Okay, and then you just do the loop around the whole zone. It's a very, very easy farm. And you can make lots and lots of ore. I think I started with 90, so I've done 40 something ore already, and not even a whole loop. And I'm getting true silver deposits for some reason. There we go, that's a big one. gotten 4 arcane crystals so far, not bad. They sell for about 300 gold apiece. Obviously, I need to transmute them for Thunder Fury and for Hand of Rag, so I'm going to be hanging on to them for now. But pretty good way to make gold after you don't need them anymore. I don't know what else they're used for. It looks like they're used to, to craft a whole bunch of stuff, actually. Yeah, wow, 107 different items for Arcanite bars. Persuader, Icebane Mantle, Face of Doom. Yeah, I'll be crafting that for sure. I love that shield. That'll probably be the first thing I craft after I craft the Thunder Fury. Wear that transmog together. So I need 40 more for engineering, 40 more bars, and then 50 more for jewel crafting. So it might be like, you know, 1 or 2 more laps around the zone. I think for jewel crafting I'm going to need a bunch of mithril as well. And if you find it dead here, like there are times I've done laps around this zone and just found nothing. You can always go to one of the, you know, the normal quote-unquote zones. You can go to Winter Spring, you can go to Silithus, you can go down here Blasted Lands, there'll be thorium. I like this area here. I usually get 4 or 5 nodes when I run through, and it seems to add up pretty quick, usually. That being said, I'm kind of flying around now and there's nothing, which is rare. I'll do 1 more lap. If nothing respawns, then we'll head to the next zone. Or maybe I'll just do a quick dip in a Winter Spring, since we're right here. So inside the Toward Town here, of course. I don't know why I didn't just one-shot all of them. That's weird. It's probably something funky with scaling. Why am I in combat? Alright, there we go. Now, anytime you're in this zone, if you see a rare, kill it. You'll get the perfect crystal, or whatever it's called. And you can hand that in for a blue that's usually worth a significant amount of gold. Or, you know, if you're a collector like myself, you probably want the transmog if you don't have it. Alright, large opal, that's good. Need a lot of those. These guys drop fell cloth? Interesting. I guess they're a high level demon. I want to say I'm phased into the wrong zone right now. I think I'm phased into like the Warlord's Drainer opening. And then sometimes there's some rich ore down on this side. I'm gonna just head back to Burning Steps here. Not Burning Steps, Swamp Sorrows. What are we at? 178? I need like 20 more ore. Here we go. Respawns. So we got 4 arcane crystals so far. I think I have 14 or 13 in the bank. Gets me about halfway to my Sulfuron Hammer. Eventually, I will say, forget it and just purchase that if I don't get enough. Or if I don't feel like spending this much time farming. It's kind of like one of those balance things when you do this collecting. Like, sure, you can make all the gold and farm every single thing without ever using the auction house. And if someone wants to do that challenge, that is something I don't think I'd ever take on. There are things that it's just not worth trying to farm for. That being said, I'm a broke boy with 74,000 gold, and I haven't exactly been selling anything on the auction house either, because, to my previous point, I haven't been buying things off the auction house, so everything I find I need for collecting. Eventually I'll get to a point where I have enough of you know, transmogs, and I have enough of all different things that I don't need to then collect it anymore. You know, like when I'm 100% done with Runecloth, every time I get Runecloth, I'll just throw it in the auction house. I know it'll sell. It's that type of stuff, you know. So eventually you'll get tons and tons of gold just by playing, and then you can kind of go to the auction house and say, what do I want to spend all this gold on? Because I know anything I go out and farm is going to make me lots of gold. But we're just not there yet, being, you know, 9% through the game. .38. We'll see how far it gets me when I max this profession out. So I need 195 thorium bars. I have 201. So we will smelt these and then log over to the warrior and max engineering. I don't know what my microphone's doing. It keeps turning off for some reason. It's full power. I don't know. Just unplug it. We'll see. Yeah, I think I need 10 enchanted elementium bars for Thunder Fury. Which I have the ingots for already. Elemental flux you just buy from a vendor. Yeah, I want to say I need 10 of those. Yeah, estimated amount to, yeah, so I'll need lots and lots of arcane crystals. But that's one of the main reasons for leveling alchemy. It'll be one of the next professions I do, alchemy and inscription. After I get done with the mining professions here, which will hopefully be tonight, and then maybe tomorrow I can do alchemy and inscription. It's gonna there's no cooldown on on the Arcanite bar transmute anymore, or so I've heard. So I want to at least get that recipe and then be able to just transmute those bars for myself. Oh my god, the hour I've been streaming, I feel like I've spent half of it just sitting here waiting for bars to craft. This is crazy. Alright, finally. Let's send this over and start crafting.
Good day to you.
Warband Bank, second page. 201.
Have a good one.
Okay. Top on the warrior. He is my engineer and jewel crafter. What are these? Oh, those are engineering patterns.
Hello.
Okay. So come over here, we'll grab all this junk.
See you later.
And that should hopefully be enough to get us where we need to go. Alright, where we need to go. Where is the engineering trainer? Oh, it's right. It's this guy right here, isn't it? Engineering supplies. Apprentice engineer, engineering trainer.
Pleased to meet you.
Hooray. Alright, so let me pull up my guide here.
You have a great day now.
So I'm gonna need a blacksmith hammer, a spanner, and a gyromatic micro adjuster, which I guess
Very
I'll
well.
craft. So we'll equip equip my profession tool. I don't know why it says I need a blacksmith tool, but we'll just keep it in the bags. Alright, we'll come over here. So, engineering. Not cataclysm. So it says to craft 60 rough blasting powder. You might be able to reach 40 with this recipe. You'll need 60 powder later, so keep them. Okay, we will do just that. Oh, I guess I'll put up all the things so we can see where we're at. I think we started at 938. Yeah, still 938. Okay, well it said it might get me to 40, got me to 39. Appreciate that.
Would you like to purchase something? Hop
Trainer.
away.
Let's learn things.
Easy.
Alright, so I need to craft 30 handful copper bolts. Engineering. Alright, and then it says to make 30 rough copper bombs. There's the dangerous devices achievement, probably for 100 crafted
What can I do for you?
with engineering. No,
See you soon.
nothing from you, buddy. And just make sure I'm not crafting too many. 13, yeah, alright, just craft them all. Got it. So this is supposed to get me to 75. I'm already there. I don't know if I should stop or not, so I'm just going to make what they tell me to make, and that's how I'm going to do this. I figure if I get a little bit ahead early on here, and then something fails later on, I might be, you know, in an okay spot, so.
Making a special purchase?
Um,
Very good.
okay, so 20 coarse blasting powders. And then 20 coarse dynamite when I'm done with this. Oh, you know what? I had some from Nomer. I did get some mats in Nomer. I forgot about that. Alright, well, we'll craft the 20 coarse dynamites. Uh, 220, 275, Outland, Jewelcrafting, 195, 165, 200. Okay. So we're not quite there for any of those yet. Alright. So I need to do 13 clockwork boxes. Let's go get those.
Hey. Alrighty then.
Oh, target dummies. What? How come it's telling me to craft clockwork boxes? Target dummies give me 2 skill ups, and the goggles give me 5 skill ups. What is it telling me to do here? It doesn't have me make target dummies at all. I feel like this guide's not right. Alright, I'm just gonna follow it. It's just to make 13 of them. So we'll do that. And then it says to use them. Oh, it gives you a skill up to 125. So that's 13, 14. Alright, that's all I need to make there. And then, yeah, I can just click these and skill up to 125 for free. I see what they're doing. Target dummies already don't give me any skill ups anymore. Crazy. Alright. Yeah, we're good. We're good with this guide still. We're good. Alright, and then it says to make the flying tiger goggles, which will then give us the transmog. We'll just pop them on. Grab our transmog. I feel like they're used for something else because I have 1 of 5 on it, so we're gonna just chill with that for a minute. Alright, we're at 130. Let's go train again.
Need assistance?
There we go, some percentage there. Alright, so heavy blasting powder. Heavy blasting powder, how much? 30. Where is this supposed to get me to now? Alright, so I have to make 15 whirling bronze gizmos. It says that we'll need it later and we should reach 150. So, alright, I'll make 15 of these. There's 150. Alright, I reached 151. So I need to do 15 bronze framework, which I guess I need to go train to get. So let's go do that.
Hi, how are you?
Alright, 941. Alright, 15 bronze framework. Keep these two, you'll probably gain more than 10 points here. Okay. Then we're going to create 15 explosive sheep. And it says to keep these in case we choose goblin engineering. I forgot that there are specializations in these things which will give us different crafted options. Huh. Yeah, there's goblin and I don't remember what the other one is. Gnomish, I think. So I'll need to make another engineer. Of course. Alright, so I need to craft the gyro whatever thing now. Let's go train. Gyromatic micro adjuster. I bought one already. It's telling me to craft one for some reason. But since I have one, maybe I could just skip that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really need that, so I can just go straight to solid blasting powder, and it says to make 60. So it said to keep my sheath, and now it's telling me to keep the mithril tubes I'm about to make too. Most recipes that are crafted by one specialization can be worn by both. Yeah, I'm basically gonna need one of each. It's a bummer, but it is what it is. Okay, let's go back and train.
Can I help you? Alrighty then.
Alright, so it says to make 6 mithril tubes. Well, it says to craft 7, but it says to keep 6, so we'll see how many. It says stop at 200 also. There's 200. Alright, I'll hold on to 6 of them for now. Alright, unstable trigger. Do I have that? I don't. Let me learn these patterns here. Jumper cables, landmine, large Sephorium charge. Okay. Let's go back and learn unstable trigger.
My, you're a tall one.
I'm not picking my specialization yet. I want to look into it a little bit more, unless I actually need to pick it to level stuff. So it says 20 unstable triggers, so let's do that. Alright, now 216, that's where I'm at exactly. Perfect. I need to do mithril casings. So I guess I have to train that.
Need assistance?
Mithril casings, how many did it say to make? 40. And that's why you need all the mithril bars. There is professional expert achievement. Done that already, obviously. As you can see, I have three of the schematics from Thermoplug in Gnomergan now. I'll have to go back there and farm a whole bunch to get the rest of them, but we got 3. It's a good start, and we've learned them. Okay, let's learn this pattern for the cat's eye ultra goggles.
Hi, how are you?
Now we're going to craft. Oh look, I can craft these ridiculously expensive things now. High explosive bombs. I think we're gonna make 20 of them. Then we're going to do dense blasting powder, so I'll have to go train again. And it says I might need to make more than 20, so I might need to send over more dense stone. But I think I had a ton of that, if I'm remembering correctly. But all I need to do is reach 260 with it, so maybe I'll be alright.
Hey!
256 already. Okay, so dense blasting powder. Oh, it's green. Yeah, I see why they say that then. Wow, no level requirement? I guess it's only 5 stamina. Alright, so after this we're gonna go train Thorium Widget.
Can I help you?
Okay, so it says, oh, that's not the right one. It says here that I have to make 25 of these. And it'll be yellow for the last 2 points, so I might not reach 285. Or last few points. But you can go on to the next step. You have to make a bit more from the next recipe. Okay. And the next recipe and the last recipe will be thorium tubes to 300. Okay, it only got me to 283. So, I guess you could probably learn thorium tubes
Pleased
now.
to meet you.
And I can learn this pattern for the dark iron rifle.
How are you?
I don't need to talk to you. I'm so used to talking to him. Thorium tubes. Man. Alright, I guess we'll just wing it, and hopefully I don't need to go farm more thorium. I think at this point, if I didn't get to 300 here, I'll just go buy the thorium. Yeah, because now it's yellow. Well, I got 9 crafts to get 5 skill ups, so fingers crossed. Now it's green. Oof. Come on, give me 300. Hey! Alright, done. Excellent. So we are 300 engineer.
Hi, how are you?
Let's train me. That's it?
Off and away.
Alright, I guess we'll just go
Pleased to
goblin.
meet you.
20 big iron bombs, 20 solid dynamite, 5 sheep.
Alrighty then. Off and away.
So I need to make big iron bombs and solid dynamite. Oh man. That's kind of a pain, huh? Alright, so I need 20 silver bars. Good thing I farmed all that. 60 iron bars, and then a bunch of heavy blasting powder. And then what do I need for solid dynamite? Oh, okay, just solid blasting powder. And I get solid blasting powder from solid stone. Alright, so 60 iron, 20 silver, and heavy stone. Let's go back to my paladin. I believe I have all those materials, so it should be no problem.
How are you?
Alright, heavy stone. With silver bars, I need 23, or I need 20. And iron. Oh, I already have silver bars. Alright. Ooh, I need to farm iron. Crazy. Alright, I'll need to go farm some iron, I guess. Arathi Badlands, Western, Eastern, Hinterlands, Desolace, Feralis, Southern Barrens, and the Cape of Stranglethorn. Alright, we'll just head down to the Cape of Stranglethorn real quick. Doesn't take that long. And I'll just farm, I don't know, I'll probably need a bunch for jewel crafting now too, won't I? Solid stone. Well, it doesn't say I need that many. Stream is disconnected. Hooray. Okay, let me go back to my spreadsheet here, and I will just mark down that engineering is 300 out of 300. And then I will also mark down that I'm going gnomish. So I need to craft, or I need to mine about 30 iron. Ooh, here's some. My internet's doing that thing where it's being horrendous again. I apologize to those watching on Twitch. It is cutting me off every couple of seconds here, so the VOD should remain steady and uninterrupted, because my computer is just fine. It is just my internet provider being a big pile as usual. So to those who tune in on YouTube, you should see an uninterrupted experience. which is one of the main reasons I started streaming on YouTube, was because I wanted to give that experience uninterrupted there. But when I realized that my ISP had just randomly dies over and over again with my connection to these servers for some reason, where I'm obviously very fine in game, and I'm not experiencing any latency issues on the PC or anything like that, I still run into them staying connected to Twitch or YouTube or Kick or whatever else I might decide to try to stream on. So what I do is I run a recording, and I put the recording up on YouTube. So the videos should be a little bit higher quality. There shouldn't be any dropped frames or anything like that. Not that I really have any dropped frames on Twitch. That's not the problem. I don't know why it disconnects me. It just seems like the connection can't hang together for some reason. I couldn't tell you. I need a little bit more heavy stone, I think, so I'm gonna go around and get these last 4 in here. This croc cave. Or basilisk cave, whatever this is. Yeah, I even get like the email from Twitch that says like, "Hey, nice stream. Here's your stream review," and it's like, my stream's not over. I don't want it to be over. What is this guy doing in here? Little 50 just sitting there camping. Okay, well, I took all the iron, so sorry, buddy. Alright, I got 60 iron. That's what I was going for. I think the heavy stone I needed was for, yeah, jewel crafting. Gonna need a lot for jewel crafting that I don't think I have, but we will farm. So I'll come down here and just get some more iron. I don't need iron for jewel crafting from the looks of it, but I am sure that I will need iron. If you look, there are 93 things I haven't crafted with iron yet, so I will definitely need it. This should probably be it. Oh my gosh, look at how much there is here. I'll just mine it all. I was gonna say that I'm going back to town, but I guess I'm not going back to town quite yet. Alright. So that should be enough to at least finish my gnomish engineering here. So we're gonna go head back, smelt all this, and smelt the well, 60 and 20. Streamlabs, the latest stream report. We've got the key stats from your latest stream. Still trying to stream, Streamlabs? Stop disconnecting me. Okay. So I'm just gonna smelt this stuff and then put it into my warband. I need 15 silver. It looks like I need silver bars for like all that stuff. Maybe I'll just smelt all the silver. And then just put the bars back in my warband. Smelting. $34. Then I need 60 iron. $17, $18, $19. Done. 60 iron. And then the heavy stone I have, and that should get me to where I need to be. Alright, 60 iron. So this should specialize me in engineering.
Hey there.
Warband bank, and we'll just put the items in here again. 20 silver bars, 60 iron bars, and I'll just throw all the heavy stone in there and we'll see where it gets us.
Good day to you.
Alright, we'll come over here and take out that stuff.
See you around.
Oh, I can learn this pet bombling as well. Alright, So I need to make 20 big iron bombs. Oops, I don't need to talk to you. I need to do this. Big iron bombs. Heavy blasting powder. How many do I need? I need 50. 58. Oh man, it makes 2 per. Alright, we're chilling. So I need 10 silver contracts. Or contacts. We'll just make 10. Alright, now I'll craft all 20. So I needed half the amount of mats I thought I needed. Guess it would help if I look. Solid dynamite. Solid blasting powder. Solid stone. I sent over heavy stone, didn't I? Oh, man. So, well, let's look at this again. Alright, so I don't need as many as I thought. There either, so I need, 10. So we're good. Cool. Alright, there's Goblin Engineering.
My, you're a tall one. Hey, be seeing you.
Goblins versus Gnomes. Become a specialist in either Goblin or Gnomish Engineering.
Can I help you?
Alright,
You have a
sweet.
great day
A whole
now.
buttload of, transmogs to make. So I need to make all these goggles, which require the previous goggle. I need a lot of thick leather, spell power goggles, extreme plus, and then fire goggles for the master engineer goggles. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff to do there. Devices, I think those are, goblin rocket helm is definitely not a trinket. Rocket boots. So there's a lot to craft here and a lot to do here still. And then guns and bows, obviously. Got the dark iron rifle. and then a lot more patterns to learn as well. But as far as this goes, I think I'm good to
Hello.
I want to save the explosive sheep. A bunch of true silver bars sitting here and ghost iron ore. I'm trying to think. I'm going to deposit all my reagents. All warbound items will have their refund timers removed. Okay. Probably just filled this tab with like trash. Bombs and stuff.
Honored,
Especially ones that say 49 and below can get vendored, and this reckless Hessenite I do not need. Golden hair, that's a pattern I'll use. Okay.
Alright, then.
So now all my stuff is in one spot. I'm gonna go back to the paladin and then see what I have for jewel crafting using the guide here. And hopefully we can get jewel crafting up to 300 fairly quickly.
You need something?
Alright. So we need 100 copper bars. Just gonna take all this out just so I know where I'm at. That's the wrong expansion. Small obsidian, large obsidian. I don't think I need that. Silver ore, true silver ore, mithril ore. I think this is all the next expansion type stuff. Jewels. I don't see anything else here that I need. Okay. Warband Bank. Toss those in there. Alright, so I need 50
Have a good one.
copper ore. And then I need 20, either a combination of Tiger's Eye and Malachite. So what I can do is farm more copper ore and prospect it. So I guess let's get my 100 copper bars first, and we'll go from there. Good. One less thing I have to prospect. I need rough stone for at this point? Let's see. Oh, four more things. I guess I don't have any patterns for. Or I probably would have crafted them at this point. Okay. So I really have not gotten a lot of gems from this. I might have to prospect a decent amount, which means I might have to farm like another 100 ore or so. Because 100 ore will get me 20 crafts, right? Or 20 prospects. So that I need, what do I have here? I have 8, so I need 12. So I need an extra 60 ore. So after I have my 100, I need 160 bronze total. And then any gem I get from now until then will mean I need 5 less bronze. And then you kind of just gotta hope that in the prospecting you don't hit the 10% of the shadow gem, because I don't need that. Well, I guess I'll need 60 shadow gems. Well, oh my god. Oh, I need 120 bronze too, so I need 60 more. So I need 220 copper ore. Did I math that wrong? No, I need 220 copper total. Minus 5 for every gem I find between now and then. So that brings me slightly over 100. Was that 115?
I can't attack that.
I can't tell if I have those or not. Okay. No, I don't. Good. Where is that I'm looking at? Is that Vestiaire? Maybe it is. Two copper veins inside there. Ugh, really? What about down here? Is this tin or is this all copper now? Dust Bowl. Shield drops from these guys that I don't have. Looks like there's one in the cave and two outside, so we'll take the outside ones. There's 101. There's a bunch of copper in the dead mines. We'll go do it real quick. Shadow Gem. It's not the one you want. Although I guess it is. I need 60 of them later on, right? So. Where the heck is this stuff? Okay, silver vein, don't really need this. I mean, we'll take it, but it's not huge at this point. Is it down here? Another silver vein. Looks like I got whatever the item is from down here, from these guys, and then it should just be Foreman, what's his face down here that has one for me. Or 5, whatever he has. Where is he? Oh, he's dead. He's got, yeah, 2 items. Of course he didn't drop either of them. All that for 4 ore. I'm gonna go into the instance. Alright, playstyle required when it's a private group is ridiculous. It's just a ridiculous thing. So I'll grab this, I'll go into the instance, and then I'll leave the group. I'll just clear through whatever I can. Alright, 255 is what I need now. This will port me back outside.
I need a target. I need a target.
Okay, Glub Talk. Glub Talk shows dead. Alright. Okay, well, good enough. It doesn't. Okay, well, a couple things to note. Apparently, it doesn't reset you outside. However, it looks like it reset all my nodes in here. Which is not terrible. Follow me, buddy? A belt from you, huh? So we'll come down here again. Grab the old Foreman. Okay. Epic Shinbone. nothing from the foreman. Okay. An epic shin bone. Okay. I don't think that'll sell for anything, but we'll put it on the auction house, I guess. I don't know. Alright, I'm just gonna hearth. And I'm gonna send over the mats that I have and kind of see where it gets me. Jewelcrafting wise. I'm getting to the point where I'm tired and I don't really feel like farming. So I'll end up spending gold if I don't kind of stop myself. So what I'm gonna do is look at the list, see what I have, and what makes sense to do at this point. What do you get heavy stone from again? Heavy stone from Mithril? No, that's solid stone, isn't it? Is it Mithril solid stone? And then dense is from thorium. Heavy has to be from iron? I'm gonna have to farm a lot of that, I think. Because coarse is from tin. Oh no, I have 200 heavy stone. I don't know, we're just gonna see where we can get. So I needed 100 bars. How many do I have? Bars. I have 48. So I need 52. And my game crashed. Stand by. My stream disconnected. Not. My internet's not having it right now, apparently. Although, I think my internet isn't the well, I guess my internet is the problem, but usually my game doesn't crash. So I don't know what's up with that. Alright, so mining 52. Make sure I didn't create any before I crashed. Did not. Alright, let's do it. And I only have 12 shadow gems. It's kind of a bummer, considering how many it tells me I need. And I have 9 moonstone. Tells me I need well, small lustrous pearls. I have 3. Tells me I need a combination of 60. Okay. I also need, how much bronze? I need 60. No, 60. 6D. Okay. I'll craft the copper back after I craft all 60 of these, or 120 of these rather. So 120 bronze, solid stone, heavy stone. I have the solid stone, I have the heavy stone. I need 25 citrine, I have 20. True silver bars, I have plenty. I think I have 35 in my warband. I need 15. 5 aquamarines, I have 22. 10 star rubies, I have 30. 20 large opal, I have 10. 7 Azerothian diamond, I have 11. 3 blue sapphires, I have 5. 20 huge emeralds, I have 3. And I need 50 thorium bars, which I don't have any, I guess, because I just used them all. Unless I have some left on my warrior. But I think I put everything back in my warband for my warrior, didn't I? Alright, there's 120. So I need to craft 52 again, bronze, or copper, 52. So I have enough copper, I have enough bronze, I have enough of a lot of the materials. I don't have enough mithril, that's for damn sure. It says I need 140. I've got 16 and 19. Apparently I have not enough. A little bit shy there. So I'll have to go farm mithril. I'm gonna kind of see where I can get to with some of the materials I have, I think. Because obviously I can prospect ore to get more gems. I could just farm ore mindlessly. See, it says, yeah, make silver band of might if silver is cheap on your server. Well, I happen to have silver, so I'm gonna get... If heavy stone is cheap, you can make more. I have tons of heavy stone, right? I have 200. So it's telling me I need 80. Yeah, so like I think I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna craft all these silver bars. Send these over. Now I will need mithril filigrees, so I'll need 90 mithril at least. If citrine is too expensive, you can make engraved true silver. Let's craft all my true silver bars. Thorium settings. Star rubies, thorium. If you don't have Essence of Undeath, you can just make the ones with blue sapphire or glowing thorium band, which is Azerothian diamonds up to 290. So it seems like there's some variability with this. So we'll kind of see what we can do. I don't know how closely I'll follow this guide exactly. For jewel crafting, we'll see what we can do. Alright, so if I need to craft any more of that stuff, I'll just log back over and craft it. I'm just going to deposit all my stuff into the warband, and it's gonna make it an absolute
How are you?
disastrous mess. It is what it is. Yeah, mess.
See you around.
And I'm gonna vendor all this junk. 2 transmogs.
Good day to you.
Vendor junk. Oh, and I want to see what that bone sells for. No items found. Okay, time to go to the Undermine Exchange and see what the petrified shin bone sells for. Eye level 36. There's a million of them available. There's one available. Eye level 12 for 2,000 gold right now on area 52. Let's see if I do this. 36. No results found. I want one that's the same item level as mine. Alright, I'll put one up. I'll put up for 2,500 gold, see if anybody wants it.
But you are.
That might get somebody's attention, I don't know. Alright, back to the warrior. So apparently, if it's in your warband, you can then just use it to craft. You can craft it. So I'm gonna go over to the jewel crafting trainer, which is over here somewhere. What quest is that? Warcraft Rubble Machine. All right. Jewel crafting design vendor, jewel crafting trainer. Okay. So let's see what this says to do here. It says to do 30 copper wires. So I need jeweler's tools. Let's get those. Alright, is that like one of those? Okay. Alright, whatever. Alright, so 30 copper wires. Let's do that. Because rough stone statues seem like they're very easy to make and very cheap, because it's just rough stone.
Safe travels.
Hello.
I'll put all the things up again. Alright, was that 30? Yeah, it's 30. Alright. Now it says to do 20 tiger's eye bands. Yeah, I'm gonna do rough stone because it's yellow and I have lots of it. Instead of crafting rings, I'm not gonna need. So this is where I said I'm going to kind of vary, or kind of do my own thing. I'm still going to follow the guide, but not 100. So this is supposed to, copper is supposed to get me to 50. So if I can get rough stone to get me to 43, like that, I don't have to blow through all my rough stone, and now I can just craft my 7 Tiger's Eye pendants and just be at 50. So that's kind of how I'm going to do things. Alright, 50 bronze settings. I could already see that the elegant silver ring is probably going to be something good to craft. Alright, maybe the silver ring is not it, but maybe this one is, the silver ring of might. Generations of Gemstones 1. It begins. The achievements. Okay, so where's it going to tell me to go here? It's going to tell me to do the simple pearl rings, gloom band, or the silver might. Gloom band I can do 6 of, simple pearl rings I can do 3 of. I only need to do 20 in total to get to 100. I only need to get to 100. I can just do 15 of these and save. You know what? Yeah, I'll just do 15 of these. It's so easy to get silver now. Hold up. The next step says you can continue to craft the silver ring of might for the next 10 levels, so I'm gonna... Alright, now I need 15 more of these. As long as it doesn't go yellow, we will craft it to 110. It's not buggy at all. This game is not buggy at all right now. Look at this. Heavy jade ring. Heavy stone statue. Oh, I didn't even see when coarse stone statue came in. I should have crafted that. That's okay. It says you can make this up to 130 if you want, and probably do that. It's probably a good idea. maybe I'll just craft it past 130. Because I can. So it's telling me to craft this 30 of these. Obviously I don't have 30 moss agates, so well, I'll craft the 6 I have. Should get me over 140. I have to get to 150 for mithril filigree. Delicate copper wire. Can I create more of that? I can. And then I can create more golden dragon rings. Alright, I only need to create 9 of these. That'll get me to 150. I'm kind of like way off what the guide says to do at this point, but it is what it is. This is 200, the design I found. Alright, so mithril filigrees. It says to create 45 of them. I have materials for 19. And then the next craft to be at 180. So I'm gonna have to go farm mithril. Which is not hard to farm. Or I can just craft blazing citrine rings. What else would I use citrine for? Citrine and mithril bars at 200. Maybe there'll be something else at 200. Let's just do this. True silver. True silver rings. See? I needed 1 level. That didn't take too bad. That wasn't too bad. Blasting my mithril filigrees away though. I need 3 levels here, so I'll craft 3 of these with the citrine to make sure I get to 180. Oh wait, hold on, I could do the solid stone stuff now. Alright, solid stone statues. It says to go to 185 with this. Mithril bars. So that's the ring that it has me craft from 200 to 220. It tells me to craft that. Does this stop at 185? It's green. Well, I'll craft 44 more of them and see how far it gets me. I don't think there's any way I'm gonna get away with not doing mithril farm. Because at the very least I need filigrees to, or bars, either way. Unless like something else pops up that gives me skill ups. 191 right now. Maybe this can get me to 195. It'd be cool if it did. It doesn't look like it's going to. Be lucky if it gets me to 193, the rate it's going. There's 193. 194. Okay. Well, I can create one more. Here's 195. No new patterns opened up. So let's vendor.
Safe travels.
This isn't considered junk. Too bad. Okay.
See you later.
So I guess I have to get on my paladin and farm mithril. Oh. And then I'm gonna need to farm thorium as well, aren't I? Yeah, because like I don't have anywhere near enough of that. Alright, I'm gonna farm mithril for like 10 minutes and then I think I'm gonna call a stream. Let's go over to Burning Steps real quick. I don't really want to do stuff offline, but like my internet's being questionable at best right now, and it's really annoying me that it keeps disconnecting my stream over and over again. I almost wonder if it's just better not streaming and like just posting on YouTube afterwards. I mean, usually there's like 2 people in my stream, so basically it's like the same thing. But here we are, Burning Steps. Let's grab some 9.5%. So we've gone up 1/4% today. I think I started at 927 this morning. Gold vein, very good. I feel like I'm lagging here too. Home 35, world 59. So I guess the world is lagging, but not my home? I don't know. true silver. Holy orb, Batman.
It's too
Like
far away.
4 of them just pop up? There's another citrine. Okay, am I just like disconnected now? What the hell's going on? Hello, 210 home. It's my internet. Okay, I'm just gonna end the stream here. I want to thank everybody who's been kind of tuning in and out. I noticed that there were some viewers that hopped in and then out and then in and then out on the stream tonight, and it's probably due to my internet being a big pile of crap. Anyway, the VOD will be up on YouTube whenever my internet allows me to get it there. I can't say for certain how long that'll take at this point. Here we go, the stream just disconnected again. So anyway, tomorrow I will, I'll do another stream tomorrow, and I will, I'm not sure what time yet, probably in the afternoon, and I will get, the rest of this gathering done, maybe offline, or maybe I'll just save it for the afternoon. I don't know, I'm not sure yet. But, but I will try to gather a couple hundred mithril, and a couple hundred thorium, and the rest of the gems that I need for finishing off jewel crafting. And then once jewel crafting is complete, we have 2 professions left to get through vanilla. It'll be alchemy and inscription, and then technically fishing and archaeology. But I'm not concerned about those in the least bit at this time. So yeah, it'll just be inscription and alchemy. Alchemy I will probably focus on first, because I need that for my Sulfuron Hammer to get my first legendary. So yeah, tomorrow will be finishing jewel crafting, and then hopefully finishing alchemy. And then from there I might pattern hunt a little bit, and I might try to complete some of the transmogs if Can I Mog It is updated. If Can I Mog It doesn't get updated and the game is still as shaky as this game has been today, I might just go back to farming raids. I did a whole bunch of molten core this morning on my early stream, and we might just go do Blackwing or something that is relatively mindless, and you know, if the transmog drops, it drops, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. I do want to craft everything and get the crafting done, but I'm not gonna like painfully go through and like try to look at something and then have it shake all over the screen, like it's like, oh, is this an upgrade? And like, you know, here, for example, like I don't know what I have and what I don't have, and what I need and what I don't need, and like obviously I need this one, so I need frost oil, so I need alchemy. So anyway, that's the type of stuff that I will try to figure out. I'll try to get a list together of what I need to make it very easy to just get in, go farm all the mats, and then just do one big crafting session and craft it all and then be done. But that being said, I can't do that until I complete the next couple of professions, so that's first on the docket. Once they're 300, we'll take the rest from there. So thanks everybody who has been tuning in. The stream is just continuing to disconnect. If you're hearing that dinging, that is exactly what that is. So I'm going to end the stream here, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.